Hey, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Good evening. Happy Monday. I hope it was a good day for everyone. So I have a fun fall project that I want to show y'all. I have these napkins. They are cloth napkins that I bought on Amazon. And really excited to make these now that we're in our house. And we're likely going to be doing a lot of holiday parties and stuff like that. Oh, goodness. So I have the Shimmer Copper ink here and a mini squeegee and the Feast Mode transfer, which is super cute. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see it tonight. Hi, Kathy. How are you, love? Welcome. You can comment the word feast here, F-E-A-S-T. And this is the transfer we're going to be using. We're going to make all 6 of these, because I do have a table for 6 now. All right onto the napkin. I do have a piece of parchment under here, as you can see. I have my heat press heating up, and my Shimmer Copper ink, which is not even open. So let's open it together, shall we? If I can. Y'all, sometimes I find my nails are a detriment to me. They are not helpful. As helpful as I would like them to be. Here we go. Alright. So, as you guys probably know, Shimmer Copper is my favorite ink color. I was gonna say paste and ink color, but like, now we have a nominee. So, I don't know if it's my favorite paste color anymore, sadly. It should be. Hi, Laura. Hey, Stace. How are you? But I love it so much. I mean, look how pretty it is. It's perfect for fall. Keep a pair of tweezers in your craft room just for random opening jars and other things. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit of ink on my squeegee, and I'm going to spread it. Now, this one has a lot of silk screen, so you're going to want to try and not be too heavy-handed, okay? Because if you do, it will be real thick, and it'll look thick, okay? Now, like I said, I do have a piece of parchment underneath this to keep it from bleeding onto the surface underneath. And these napkins are kind of thin, so I don't want it to bleed through and get on whatever's underneath here. Although, I mean, it's just my heat pad, but still, you don't want to get it on your desk or whatever. So make sure that you either use an ink mat or a piece of parchment. Hey, Lori, welcome. Hi, Stephanie. I'm so happy to see you, darling. Sorry I haven't been here. So on Saturday, I had a hair appointment, and then just on a whim, I booked an appointment for us to get a massage on Saturday night here at the house. And the massage time started at 5 o'clock after my hair appointment, and I literally did not have time to do anything. Whenever I got home and like immediately had my massage. So, hi Sandra. Piece of parchment right on top. And we're going to heat set this. Now, you don't have to have a heat press. I'm using 305 for 30 seconds. You don't have to have a heat press. If you do, these are the settings I use. Test it out. Okay, don't burn your fabric. I'm hoping that'll work for these, like, I don't know what they are, linen type napkins. Hi, Connie. Hey, Stephanie. How are you, love? But you can also use an iron. If you don't have a heat press, you don't have to go and buy one, okay? Let it sit overnight for 24 hours. And then come back, use a piece of parchment, medium height iron, and just move that around on your design, and it will be heat set, okay? With a heat press, it is immediate. And just check it to be sure that you're good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and fold this so that it looks all like, oh my gosh. It's super cute. I love it. Okay, so one down. Y'all, these would be an awesome gift for a host. They would be an awesome, you know, holiday gift of any kind. What am I doing here? I don't know. I did rip the tags off of them, okay? So that they're not like, I just went out and bought these and now I'm using them, you know? So it looks like maybe I've had them. And I didn't just make these the day of my dinner party, okay? But they're reusable, washable. The ink is permanent, so you can put it in the washing machine and everything. Okay, we're going to use the copper ink again. This one says leftovers are for quitters. And I think that's a good reminder, especially on Thanksgiving, that you need to eat until you're stuffed, okay? like a little tubby turkey is how I always feel after Thanksgiving dinner's over. And I always have room for desserts because my mom taught me that I have a second dessert stomach. And I think that's important to know too. Hi, Lori. I haven't been on. I didn't come on Saturday because I ended up spreading myself too thin. I'm here tonight though. Oh, and my dress came in, my wedding dress. So I'm going to do my alterations appointment tomorrow night. So I may not be here for my live tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to be back in time, but it might be late. It's all the way like over an hour across town at 6 o'clock p.m., which that was the time they had available. And the girl that does the alterations is there only on Tuesdays. So I didn't really have a whole lot of choice in my time. And I'm kind of short on time now, y'all. It's only 5 weeks to my wedding. Hi, Donna. Can you even believe that? So I got to go get my fitting done so that I can get all my alterations. And I'm going to go ahead. I know y'all probably think I'm nuts, but I'm going to probably pay them to, we're going to do 30 seconds again, to speed them up a little bit just by 1 week so that I'm not having to pick up my dress the week of my wedding because, y'all, I'm stressed. Okay, we're flying to Seattle. Hi, Vicki. How are you, love? And I can't even possibly imagine going to pick up my dress that same week. We're not leaving till Thursday, but I think it's too tight, especially if my alterations aren't perfect. I'm afraid. So I'm going to go ahead and get her to rush it. Hopefully my dress will fit perfect and I won't need many alterations except like a bustle, and then maybe I'll rethink that. But who knows what's going to happen. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one's cute. Leftovers are for quitters, and you have a second dessert stomach. So keep that in mind. Whenever the holidays are here, okay, don't worry about dessert. You'll fit it in there. And maybe just try it first. That's what I also like to do. I'd rather have dessert than a real meal anyways. Anyone else? Because that's me. Okay, gobble till you wobble. Love this one. I knew that I wanted to make these as soon as I saw this transfer. And I already had bought these napkins for a different project, and I obviously never used them for it. And so, how perfect is that? Plus, we have a table that seats 6. So, now I just have to have a fancy Thanksgiving party. Maybe we'll do, like, a Friendsgiving party. What do y'all think about that? Where you invite your friends, and everybody brings their, like, favorite Thanksgiving dish or side or whatever, and then you just have a little potluck. I like that idea. All right. Gobble till you wobble. I love it. All right. Yeah, well, it's the way to be, Stephanie. Dessert is important, and my mom taught me that from a young age, that no matter what, make sure that you always save room for dessert. So, and when they ask if anybody wants to order dessert and all the people at my table say no, I've become personally offended. Because I find that to be pretty rude, actually. Okay, whenever we go out to dinner with my company now, because we do a lot, whenever I go to New Orleans or Indianapolis, dessert first, yes, exactly. I think it's perfect. And I mean, even if I eat dessert first, I may not even need dinner. That's my thing. But yeah, whenever we go out to eat with everybody from my company, my boss is a big dessert guy too. And so him and I are usually the only ones that will order dessert, which I don't care. I'll take it to go. Okay? Sometimes what we'll do though as a group, and I just love this about my company and the people that I work with, is we'll order like one of everything and then we'll each take a bite. And I freaking love that. Like, it's not often that you find people that you actually love that much that you can share food with, especially that you work with. Y'all, look how cute this is. I love that one. And that's how all my coworkers are. So I think it's really cool that everyone is cool like that. So, but yeah, usually I order a dessert every single dinner, and I sometimes will just take it back to the hotel with me. If I'm not quite ready, because I won't be ready all the time right away after dinner, but I will eat it later, or for breakfast the next day. All right, this one says Feast Mode, which is what this transfer was named after. And this is called Feast. You can, yeah, exactly. That is so true, Lori. Life is uncertain, and you should always eat dessert first. Anywho, you can comment the word feast, F-E-A-S-T, okay, to get the link to get all this stuff. Plus, if you're my Perks member, you'll save 30% on your purchase, okay? If you're not my Perks member, I don't know what you're waiting for. Sign up for Perks and place your order, get 30% off everything. Also, if you're a clubby, you'll get 30% off your club transfer too, which is awesome. So do that for yourself. Save yourself some money on your purchases. Plus, I give my Perks members a discount on the stuff that they buy from me. Okay? Whenever I do my live sales, you get a discount. So keep that in mind. And I got to get back on my live sales. I got screwed up whenever I went to Dallas a week or so ago. And then I had plans this weekend. I was going to try and do one last week, but then I just got swept up in work stuff. Y'all, I've been swamped. We are having like a shortage of people right now, so I'm having to pick up the slack a lot more, which sucks. But I forgot how much I miss just doing the job. Like the fun stuff that we do. Like, I'm such a dork. I think my job is so much fun. I bought them on Amazon. I can send you the link, Lori. It was actually a pack of 24, but I figured that they would be cool for gifts. So I'm thinking about like making, my aunt's a set. Because look how simple this is. I mean, literally, I don't even know how long I've been on here, but it's not long. Okay, maybe, I can't even see the time. 10 minutes or so. And we're already almost done with 6 napkins. I mean, I could pump these out so quick. The most difficult part would just be cleaning the transfer in between uses. And I probably would do that, by the way, if I were you, just to be sure that you don't transfer ink. Look how cute that is. It's so simple. And then I just need some cute napkin rings, and I can actually make some of those with wire. I'm going to flip this because that's been bleeding through. But yeah, you can make it with some like floral wire, some thicker, or maybe jewelry wire is probably better, and some beads. Make yourself some rings, and you'll be good to go, ready to give a gift. Or you can even buy some cheap ones. I'm sure you can find some cheap ones on Amazon or like at Ross or TJ Maxx. Some cute rings. Make it a whole set and give them away. People will absolutely love these. And I mean, literally 20 minutes of your time is all it takes, and maybe a little bit more if you have to wait for it to set or to dry, okay, and then heat set the next day. But still, if you have a heat press, pump them out, baby. Get those gifts done, okay? Start early, and then you won't have to stress That's how I am. By around Halloween, I start buying Christmas presents, and then I'm done in like by the first week in December. You know, maybe I have one or two left, but for the most part, by then I'm done, and then I can relax. So if you start in July, you're even closer to it. This is Shimmer Copper, and I love it on the white background. I'm really loving it. Plus, it's so great for Thanksgiving. It's just the perfect color for a nice fall design. And then, hi Joanne. Anyways, I will show all of them to you. This is number 5. We've done 5 napkins so far, and literally in March. See? That's what I like. I love it. I've been on here maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. Not very long. And by the way, look at my hair. I have no grays. I'm like a whole new lady. I don't care that I'm about to be 40 and my entire scalp is gray. Okay? Because now I have highlights and lowlights and you can't tell. Alright, here we go. Plus, it'll give my hair a little bit of volume for my wedding. Let's get basted. Isn't that funny? I love it. Okay, last one. Number 6, and again, you could just do sets of these, okay? Multiple sets. And if you grab these napkins off of Amazon, which I'll share the link with y'all, it comes with 24 napkins. So you could make 6 sets of 4. I think that's right, math. Or you could make 4 sets of 6. Up to you. Now this one has a line that you can cut it, okay? So don't do the line. I'm going to have to be careful, okay? Maybe I should start there because I'm a danger to my crafts, okay? I try to go too fast and then I end up messing it up because I don't think it through most of the time. Here we go. Super simple. This one just says gobble with the little fork and knife and spoon. This transfer is called Feast Mode. I am using Shimmer Copper. And of course you could do different colors if you wanted to, but I thought keep it the same color scheme all the way. And this is just absolutely perfect for fall and for Thanksgiving. Plus, reusable every single year. You don't have to make a new set. You could make more if you wanted to, but you don't have to keep on remaking them because you can just throw them in the wash and they'll be ready for next year. All right. Hey, Gwen. How are you, love? All right. We're going to heat set that last one while that's going. I'm going to just clean off my squeegee. Put this away and finish heat setting that. My leg is going numb underneath here. Aren't they great? Those brushes are my favorite. They are my favorite, and there's so many in the pack. Look, I have them right here. Look how big this pack is. It is enormous. There's like so many stinking brushes in there, and they are my absolute favorite. I bought a new set because I love those so much. Alright, I think that parchment, I've used it to its limit now. And I think I can throw it away, the bottom one. The top one I'll use some more. Okay, alright, so now we have Gobble. We have Let's Get Basted. Okay. We've got Feast Mode. Gobble Till You Wobble. And 2 more. Leftovers Are for Quitters, and the turkey. So that be all, my friends. I love you so much. You can comment the word feast to get all the stuff to make these. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you on Wednesday. Okay? Pray for me that my dress doesn't need a ton of alterations. Okay? Love you all. See you.